I'm ditching cable. Let's take it for a spin.
Whoa, Gary. Can you handle this much power?
Totally.
There's never been a better time to ditch cable and switch to Verizon Home Internet. Plans start at just $25 a month with select 5G unlimited plans.
Thanks for spending your day with us, Fox 10 Phoenix. You're watching the best. Fox 10 News at 5.
Now on Fox 10 News at 5, a shooting at an overnight donut shop. An employee and customer both hit by bullets. Camelback Mountain reaches new heights, named one of the most popular mountains in America. Plus, cleanup and recovery after deadly tornadoes touch down across the country. We look at the aid flooding in to help. But first at 5, 2 people are recovering tonight after a shooting at a 24-hour donut shop. It happened overnight in Mesa near Dobson and Rio Salado Parkway. An employee and customer both hit by bullets. Fox 10's Lauren Clark is live with the latest tonight. Lauren.
Well, Brian, people here are just absolutely floored that this happened in the Mesa Riverview shopping complex. This is just right across the street from where the Cubs play for spring training. And we saw detectives earlier here come back to the store and process parts of the scene along with the store owner. Bosa Donuts is closed today, and according to the sign here, will be for the next 2 to 3 days.
Crazy, so out of the blue, especially like a donut place.
Bennett Hernandez came to Bosa Donuts for a Sunday afternoon treat. Instead, he was shocked to hear it was victim to a late-night shooting, stunning other regulars like Rochelle.
It's like really scary. The people there are really nice and really giving and stuff. So I think that's kind of wild that somebody just came out of nowhere and shot them.
Police say it happened around 3 a.m. at the 24-hour shop when a man came in and shot an employee and customer. Both victims are at the hospital and are currently expected to survive. The person responsible still on the loose.
Since the person's still on the loose, it's like, oh no, can he just come out of nowhere? Because it couldn't just be that donut shop, it could be anywhere else.
Detectives telling Fox 10 they still don't have a motive for the shooting.
Kind of crazy, kind of chaotic.
Austin Harvey is the general manager of Hen House Cafe next door. He came to work to see the parking lot taped off and officers processing evidence.
It hits home. I mean, it's right next door pretty much.
Thoughts echoed by customers Brittany and Latanya, who were planning to pick up some treats for a loved one's birthday.
It's very scary because, I'm actually a food truck owner, me and my husband, and we were actually attacked not too long ago, and we were on the news for this. So to actually see this happen again, it's scary. It needs to stop.
Saying they're so sick of hearing about so much violence.
We need peace. Come together, eat donuts, have coffee, meet new friends. This is horrible.
And I was able to talk to the store owner off camera, who told me she was actually inside during the time of the shooting and is still trying to process everything. But she also seemed very, very concerned about her employee. And she told me she was going to be visiting that employee in the hospital after our conversation. If you know anything about this, you are urged to call Mesa Police. Brian?
You know anything about possible surveillance video that might help?
Yeah, Brian, that's a really good question. Actually, detectives did confirm to me that surveillance video is available in their hands right now, but they're not releasing it to the public at this time. But we do know that they are following up on any types of leads to try to find this person responsible.
All right, Lauren, thank you for the update live in Mesa. New details tonight after a man in his late 70s is shot and killed by Phoenix police. The trouble started around 7 o'clock last night near 14th Street in Bell. Officers spoke to a man who said he was trying to get his things out of an apartment, but no one answered the door, so he was told to leave. Then about an hour later, a woman called 911 saying someone was trying to break into her apartment. Officers say it was the same man from the first call and that he pulled a gun and fired it into the air. That's when an officer shot him. We talked to witnesses who heard what happened.
Wasn't out too long and then heard the cops saying, get down, drop the gun. And that's kind of when I took my phone out and started recording. And then I heard them shooting. I think they were trying to tase him a little bit at first, but then I heard the gun pop off and that's when I ran back.
Officers tried first aid, but the man died at the scene. No word on his identity or relationship to the woman, and no officers were hurt. 2 suspects are behind bars and a third is still on the loose after opening fire on police. It happened around midnight in Phoenix near 7th Street in Washington. Officers tried to pull over a car when they say someone opened fire on them, shooting several times. A short car chase followed, and then the three fled on foot. Two of them were caught, an adult male and a juvenile male. The third person got away. No officers were hurt. Fire crews had a busy morning rescuing people from 3 different mountains. 2 calls came in around 10 a.m., one on South Mountain, the other on Lookout Mountain. Crews used a big wheel to bring the victim down from South Mountain. No word how that person was hurt, but no details have been released on the rescue operation from Lookout Mountain. Fire crews rushed back to South Mountain for a second straight day. An adult male hurt his ankle about a mile up the trail after a bike crash. Firefighters from Phoenix, Tempe, and Guadalupe arrived on the scene and used a big wheel to get him back down. The man was taken to the hospital to be treated. Well, the secret is out. Camelback Mountain is named one of the most popular mountains in America. Not only unique looking, but a hiker's paradise. Fox 10's Marissa Sarbeck is live with more tonight. Hi, Marissa.
Hey, Brian. Yeah, the secret certainly is out, as if Camelback could not get any busier. But this is really cool to make it on this list, and researchers analyze social media posts and data from TripAdvisor to make it.
I believe it. It's great.
Camelback Mountain, now ranked as America's 5th favorite mountain to climb.
I was scrolling through TikTok and it came up.
Number 5, I'd say that's probably accurate because I have been on what I'd say are maybe more scenic hikes that are a little more removed from the city.
Family Destinations Guide analyzed TripAdvisor reviews and ratings, along with Instagram data, to determine Camelback Mountain is one of hikers' favorites, following Mount Rainier in Washington, Haleakala Crater in Hawaii, Lookout Mountain in Georgia, and Grand Teton in Wyoming.
The backside now probably is my favorite. Troy is probably my favorite.
I use All Trails. So I just kind of looked up 10-mile radius from Scottsdale where we're staying, typed in like difficulty. We like hard hikes, so that's why we started with the hardest one.
It's ranked as one of the most popular ones, but certainly not one of the easiest.
It's hard. It's a hard hike. I don't know about tourists coming and doing Camelback or Cholla, this side of Cholla, and Echo Canyon. Yeah. It's not for the faint of heart.
It's challenging when you get to the top. It's definitely more technical, on your hands a little bit more.
If you're ready for a challenge and 360-degree views of the valley, experienced hikers will tell you, pack extra water and come see it for yourself.
We'll bring more people to the trails and hang out at Camelback Mountain. It's a great place to come visit.
It really is, but we can't stress enough, this trail is absolutely not for beginners. It is rated extremely difficult, and officials encourage you to bring extra water, and also keep in mind there's a heat advisory in effect from April to October. Live out Camelback Mountain, Marissa Sarback, Fox 10 News.
And I can certainly attest to that. Thank you, Marissa. Up next, in a little less than 48 hours, former President Trump will surrender to authorities, but will the indictment turn into a political triumph? Plus, searching for big brothers and big sisters, why the program is so important to so many kids, and how you can help.